In His Will Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Hi, family. Fam, I'd like to start out our midweek message today, which really isn't a message, I guess. But I'd like to start us out with asking the prayer warriors to pray for my friend Jay. She had an eye stroke and lost her vision in one eye, and we are praying and believing that God is going to restore her vision. So if you prayer warriors could say a prayer for my friend, I know she would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Well, fam, from Thanksgiving clean on into the new year is party time, right? It's holiday parties, and that means open bar and alcohol and eggnog and parties at work, with your professional organizations, parties with your churches and church organizations, party with your friends and family. It is party time. And that means alcohol, not the church parties. But that means alcohol and lots of carbs and lots of refined sugars with the desserts. And so, fam, this is not the time to be playing with the sugar. I want you to know that here's my confession. I confess over Thanksgiving, I totally and thoroughly overindulged. I asked my daughter what she wanted. She said, let's just have some beers. And I was like, okay, cool. Because, I was going to watch football. And, I like a beer with my football. So I was like, okay. And then I remembered she really liked mimosas. So I got mimosas. So it was mimosas for breakfast and brunch and beer in the evening. Fam, and then came Thanksgiving with mimosas for breakfast and beers in the evening. Plus all the Thanksgiving dinner, carbs, desserts, and soda. Fam. I mean, it went on for 3 days? 4 days? 5 days of overindulging. I went from, remember, I was on the low carb diet. So I went from no sugar or very little sugar in my life to losing my mind over Thanksgiving weekend. Well, over Thanksgiving time. It did a number on me. It did a number on me. It did a number on my body. But it did a number on my mind. I did not expect that. I mean, sometimes you feel bad after Thanksgiving, but my mind was. And so I learned a few things about sugar. So first of all, alcohol turns into sugar. And with mimosas, you have the sugar from the juice and the sugar from the alcohol. And so beer also sugar. Carbs turn into sugar. Pasta turns into sugar. Soda has high fructose corn syrup, which is the worst sugar. So it's like sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar. And I really think that by Sunday I was coming down off my sugar high. Well, no, actually, I don't even think I came down on Sunday. I think it was Monday, because on Monday, I totally took in no more sugar, no sugar, only fruit. I ate live things only. And so the only sugar I was getting was from fruit, because I am trying to recover. So this is day 3 of recovery. And yeah, I suffered. It totally wasn't worth it. I used to do this every year. And not only this, Thanksgiving was the kickoff. And I would go to different family members' houses and eat poorly there and take plates. So I was always like eating bad for them. Then the holiday parties and the open bar and the carbs there and going to people's houses. This is a rough time of year. But I want you to know that I understand. I did it. Please learn from my example. Don't do it, fam. Don't do it to yourself. So I did a little research on sugar. And I found out that sugar can contribute to or cause anxiety and or depression. I felt that. I felt that. I am finally coming out of it. Like I woke up and was like, I'm smiling again. I can't stand when I wake up not smiling. But yeah, it was the sugar. Spikes in sugar intake suppress your immune system. 75 grams of sugar is all it takes to weaken your immune system for about 5 hours. So to give you a reference point, a 20-ounce Coke has 65 grams of sugar. Sugar consumption has been shown to affect COVID mortality by contributing to the chronic inflammatory state. So whether or not you're vaccinated, you can still get and pass COVID off to others, right? So how bad you get it, because it's endemic now, there's no way we're all going to get it. So how bad you get it and whether or not you have a mortality depends on your health and your immune system. So you need a strong immune system. And sugar does a number on your immune system. So lowering sugar rate intake can reduce the risk of severe disease in the unaffected. Your immune system is weakened by a few things. One of them is smoking, one of them is alcohol, and the other is poor diet. So under poor diet, it's added sugar, salty foods, fatty foods, fried foods, processed charred meats, fast food, certain food additives, highly refined carbs like white bread and baked goods, and artificial sweeteners. So if you thought drinking that diet soda made a difference, it don't. It don't. Fam, sugar is not your friend. Sugar is the enemy to your immune system. And we don't just have COVID. We have the flu. It's supposed to be pretty bad this year. And you can get a bad cold too. Like, you have to fix that immune system. You have to keep your immune system up. And that means you have to lower your sugar. And so sugar isn't just how much you put in your coffee. It's how much you put in your coffee, what's in that donut, what's in that spaghetti you had for dinner, what's in that bread or roll that you had, that garlic bread that you had with your dinner. Sugar is hidden everywhere. The wine that you had with your dinner. Fam, take it seriously. And don't go through what I went through with the sugar. I wish that on no one. I wish that on no one. I don't want to see you go through that. And it's so easy for it to go on and on and on because the holiday season, clean into New Year's, there's going to be nothing but parties. So I understand. And remember, nobody was able to get together and party last year. Now folks are vaccinated. They're trying to get out there. So there's going to be parties and there's going to be people passing COVID around. So keep your immune system healthy and strong. Reduce the sugar, okay? All right, so there's nothing wrong with partying. It's the overindulging. Don't overindulge. Take it from me, fam. Learn from my experience. Well, join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Until then, bye.